Y'all,
Welcome.
what's up? What's up, y'all? What's good, YouTube? This is John Street TV and Best in the World 1989. Getting ready to give y'all two sweet. One time. Boom. And yo, this is our WWE No Mercy prediction video. Yes, we're a little late on this. No Mercy is this weekend, the second SmackDown pay-per-view. First of all, this looks like it's going to be a strong pay-per-view. SmackDown has been kicking Raw's ass for the past few weeks now. You know, so that's just how it is, point blank period right now. So how you feeling about SmackDown right now, man?
I feel like SmackDown is the number one wrestling show out of Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I was happy that my favorite female wrestler, The Boss, Sasha Banks, is your women's champion once again, and one hell of a match with Charlotte. But right now, SmackDown, just everything's there, man. The tag teams division there, the women's division's there, the mid card's there, the main event scene is there. Everything is there. So I got to give the W to SmackDown Live. I mean, I think they're like 8-2 against Raw right now, 9-2 against Raw. So SmackDown's at the top of his game, and now they have their second pay-per-view coming this Sunday, October 9th, on the WWE Network for just $9.99.
$9.99.
No Mercy, and man, No Mercy has always been a favorite pay-per-view of mine. My favorite No Mercy, if I can go back for a second, my favorite No Mercy would probably be 2002 when The Undertaker faced Brock Lesnar in a Hell in a Cell match for the Undisputed Championship. That was perfect. That was a great No Mercy.
Yeah. No Mercy been cool. I like No Mercy. I don't have a favorite No Mercy match off the top of the dome. But yeah, No Mercy solid. It's a pretty dope day. I mean, dope pay-per-view. But y'all, let's get into this. Let's get into the show, man. Let's get into this prediction. First match of the night: Jack Swagger versus the Lone Wolf Baron Corbin, Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner
versus the real American himself. 1, 2, 3. We the people. No, I mean, so just off the strength of that, I'm going with Jack Swagger. This is his first SmackDown match. Match, pay-per-view. You know, he new to SmackDown, so I'm going to go with Jack Swagger for the W. And my man's over there taking care of some business right now, but right now, like I said, I think Jack Swagger's going to win. He's going to hand Baron Corbin that L7, that square, like Baron Corbin. I don't think Baron Corbin's going to win this match. I think they're going to give Jack Swagger his first pay-per-view victory on SmackDown. What you got? I agree. I think Jack Swagger should get this W if you want to reinvent him, because, you know, yes, Jack Swagger's a former world heavyweight champion, a former United States champion. A lot of people don't remember that. And then, you know, he had his little reboot with Zeb Coulter as We the People, the Real American, which I thought was great. But, you know, that was ended shortly because of, you know, him being caught smoking weed. But the point is, Jack Swagger needs this push again. He said he came to SmackDown for a new light, and I want to see what they can do with him. So I'm agree with you. I'll go with the real American here. We the people himself, Jack Swagger, for the victory here.
All right, now we got coming up next. That's 1-1. We tied even right now. You got Kurt Hawkins versus whoever, but whoever he gonna face, he gonna win. Cause you know.
Even on the card, you know what? We'll go ahead and skip that. It's not important. It's not important.
I know, right? Then you got the realest chick in the room, the Staten Island, the Prince of the Staten Island. How you doing? Carmella versus John Cena's woman, Nikki Bella.
I'm giving it to Nikki, man. Carmella has been beating Nikki for weeks, and weeks. I've been liking Carmella's attacks on Nikki. I have been interested in the storyline. I love the promos that Carmella been cutting on Nikki, blaming Nikki for coming back on her pay-per-view debut in her home city. She feels disrespected. I like how Carmella has stepped up her game lately, involving a super kick and these brutal attacks. But at the end of the day, we got to sit here and admit it. Carmella already has 2 victories over Nikki Bella. Let's not forget she has defeated her in tag team action, and she eliminated Nikki Bella at last month's pay-per-view Backlash in that 6-way women's match for the new SmackDown Live Women's Championship. So, of course, Nikki has been looking weak in this feud, so typical WWE logic, I got to give it to the fearless one, Nikki Bella. By the way, she is better than John Cena, in my opinion, but Nikki Bella for the win. That's who I got, man.
All right. I want to say Carmella, but then you make a good point that Carmella had been getting the best of Nick. Yeah, I'm going to go with Nikki Bella for the upset.
It won't really be an upset, but yeah. But Carmella, she's still our favorite, one of our favorites. We hope they continue her heel run. But like we said, we got to go with Nikki on this one. What we got next, man?
Right on. In the match, there's going to be full of disappointments on all ends of the board, all across the board. Bray Wyatt versus Randy Orton. 2 men that both need victories. One more than the other. I mean, that's basically how I feel. Bray Wyatt, he really needs a win. Randy Orton really needs a win. So who wins? That's the question. Who? Now, I want to say Bray Wyatt for the win because he really needs this victory. It's only so many times a man can lose. But then again, go ahead.
The bad thing about it, you didn't even believe what you just said. That's the thing. Listen, I agree with you. I want Bray Wyatt to get this W. He needs it more than anything. I mean, ever since he lost to Cena, his career has went completely downhill. He doesn't have the Wyatt family with him anymore. I mean, Eric Rowan is supposedly injured now. Braun Strowman and Luke Harper are on Raw. So Bray Wyatt needs this W. But the question is, if he gets this W, where does that take him? We can't take him to the main event scene because they're not going to do, heel versus heel if AJ retains. So, but for some reason, my heart feels like Bray Wyatt may win this, but my brain says Randy Orton. So I'm going with the Viper, man. That's just the way it is, man.
I'm gonna, like I said, I got to give it to Bray Wyatt just because I'm pulling for him in Tuesday night. I still don't know how he got out of that storage thing. So I'm saying maybe he may win. I'm going with a strong maybe. I'm going for Bray Wyatt with a strong maybe. Maybe he'll win. Just maybe some freak accident may happen and he may win.
May. That's the key word. May. What else? Okay, what we got next?
And we got the tag team match. Rhino and Heath Slater, baby. And the New Souls. I mean, they not the Usos, they the New Souls. Them boys. I'm going with the Usos on this one, man. I got to go with them, like.
Man, let's see. Here's the thing. Heath Slater and Rhino, they are over like nasty. Like they are one of the most popular tag teams right there. But I feel like they don't need the titles anymore. They're already over. I think Heath Slater, I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, Heath Slater really haven't got their run as champions, which is true. But the Usos, they just been dominant, man. You can't just in their momentum here. So I gotta go with the Usos. The
So
Usos.
crazy, man.
Usos for the
Yep.
win. New WWE SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions. The Usos, baby.
Yep. But that's how I feel, man. They're gonna go on and face American Alpha, defend their titles against them.
Or maybe
in the
American
match.
Alpha and Heath Slater them in a triple threat at Survivor Series. You never know.
Yes, sir. In the match, career versus title. Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz.
Well,
I'm on the fence with this one. Word is Dolph Ziggler's contract is coming up. That's what I heard.
I'm gonna go with Ziggler. The only reason I want to go with Ziggler here is because I don't want his career to end like that. Like, he hasn't really been doing anything. He lost the World Heavyweight Championship feud. Now you're gonna have him lose the Intercontinental Championship feud. Like, come on now. So you tell me he had the last 3 months he been in title matches and he can't win none of them? You know
That's
what
what it look like.
So, and plus, The Miz is at the top of his game. The Miz don't need this. He can always win it back. I'm not saying Dolph Ziggler is going to get a heavy run with the belt. He might only have it for one night and then, Miz cashing his rematch clause on SmackDown. But I want to be surprised. I don't want to go for the obvious choice. I'm going to go for a wild card and say that Dolph Ziggler will walk out of No Mercy as the new Intercontinental Champion.
I can agree with that. I'm about to go with The Miz, man. I'm about to go with The Miz. He's made that title more relevant than anybody has in a long time. And who knows what because then again, I don't want to see them feud another time. This storyline goes on.
Me either, but I'm looking at the fact of the months too. He been champion since April. That's all I'm going with, bro. It's October now. Does he still really need the strap?
Not really.
Exactly. But he can always win it back. So, like I said, I'm going with the wild card. I'm going with the show-off. HB Ziggles. Dolph Ziggler. That's who I got, man. HB Ziggles in the house tonight.
All right. So that's okay. One for Ziggles, one for Miz. So moving on to the match that needs no introduction. He got the man on his shirt.
Whoa. Before we get that, we must talk about the women's championship match. How you going to insult Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss and not talk about their match on the card, man?
They don't have them on the card.
Well, you need to check that card. It needs to be fixed. So,
we're going to talk about Becky Lynch. Alexa Bliss.
Talk about that right now. Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. Becky Lynch's first title defense. Who you got?
You know who I got. I ain't even got to say much about it. Becky Lynch got it. It's just, Alexa Bliss is the young whippersnapper in this match. She's the new booty in the game. Becky Lynch been breaking on for years. My girl Becky Lynch got this one. The last kicker. Straight fire.
Me? I'm on the fence with this one. I'm going to give you my pick, but I'm on the fence because I feel like Alexa Bliss may need this more than Becky because Becky is already over. She's the most over woman on the SmackDown roster. While Alexa Bliss, she's not really over yet because she's still a new blood. So, the WWE Universe got to get to know her, the people who don't watch NXT. And if you ever seen her work on NXT, you would know that Alexa Bliss is a great heel. So I feel like if she defeats Becky for the title, that will shoot her up on SmackDown Live. Like, they'll take her to the top as SmackDown Live's top heel. I mean, if you really think about it, let's just talk facts here. Raw, its top heel woman is Charlotte. SmackDown Live has no top heel woman because Alexa Bliss and Carmella are basically in the same boat, and Natalia's not even really the top heel in the women's division on SmackDown Live. So if you want to bring Alexa Bliss up as the top heel, you let her defeat Becky. I mean, think about it. Look at all the heat she would get. She ended Becky's run right after she got it.
Got a point, man.
She beat SmackDown Live's hottest woman and first draft pick. You know how much baggage that will put on Alexa Bliss and make her the top heel of the game? Or are you going to just let Becky retain here and have Alexa Bliss start back at 1?
Alexa Bliss can afford to start back at 1. She can afford it. Her starting back at 1 ain't too bad.
Actually, she can afford it, really, because she's never been over yet. Let me tell you something. If Becky loses the title, will it hurt her? Will it really hurt her?
Realistically?
No, it won't hurt her because the crowd will still chant her name and everybody will want her to get the belt back. It won't hurt her career because, like people said, maybe Becky Lynch is like Dean Ambrose. Maybe she is better as a chaser than a champion.
True.
But, like I said, man, I want Alexa Bliss to win, but for some reason, I just got that feeling Becky's going to retain here. But I hope and I pray that Nikki Bella isn't the one to dethrone Becky Lynch. But I'm going with Becky.
She will.
I know. I'm going with Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch for the win.
But
so
I wouldn't be surprised if Alexa Bliss walks out with that championship. But I'm going with Becky.
All right, Becky Lynch it is for the W. Now, the match that needs no introduction. He has the man on his shirts, people. I own a club t-shirt. Too Sweet Myself is just so beautiful. Versus the Lunatic Fringe, the Loose Cannon, and Mr. Hustle, Loyalty, Respect. I mean, John Cena, AJ Styles. You go ahead, man. You got this. You got this one.
I'm gonna just go with who I think deserved the win this. No disrespect. Dean Ambrose has one heck of a career. Dude is great on the mic. I like the way he's been talking down on Cena. Hopefully there's a heel turn down the line. John Cena, look, you're over with the fans. Johnson's over with the fans. Everybody love him. I know he wants to tie with Ric Flair, but right now isn't the time. I would sit here and prefer John Cena to win this championship, the 16-time championship at WrestleMania or sometime next year. I believe that if anybody should walk out of No Mercy with the championship, it should be the face that runs the place, the champ that runs the camp. The phenomenal AJ Styles. I'm going with AJ Styles to walk out. No Mercy. Still your WWE champion. Who you got, man?
You know I got AJ Styles, man. AJ Styles all the way. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that one, man.
AJ Styles, that's who we got for the win. But we know this is going to be one heck of a match. We know they're going to be AAs. They're going to be Dirty Ds. They're going to be Styles clashes. We can't wait to see this. We can't wait to see this pay-per-view. SmackDown Live.
And if I could be serious for a minute, hashtag Landstorm, and we're going to see John Cena, and I repeat, as I speak into this microphone so I can hear me clearly, we're going to see John Cena does what he does best. Camp outside of that ring for 45 minutes, come back in the ring and try to steal the victory, but he doesn't get the victory. Watch Mark my words, Cena's going to camp outside that ring from the time the bell starts to the end of the match. Watch, I promise you.
Hey,
he did it at Money in the Bank.
That's how he feels. But this, like we said, AJ Styles is going to walk out. You're champion. No Mercy. They got some field shoes. Clash of the Champions was okay. Backlash was great. SmackDown, you're the #1 show right now. Let's keep this going. Make No Mercy.
SmackDown is the flagship show right now.
Make No Mercy great. And this is fantasy booking here. But what if AJ Styles win with the help of somebody? That doesn't mean that will happen, but that would be crazy. I just want y'all to think about that. This is, like we said, this is our prediction video. We'll see you guys. Whoa. Before we go, anybody who's watching this Tuesday, I will be picking up WWE 2K17. Watch out. That week, I got Universe episodes coming up. I'm going to stream myself playing 2K17, my career mode. We finna turn it up. Bullet Club, Best in the World Universe mode. It's finna be lit. It's finna be dope. And like we said, man, this is our prediction video. If y'all got any predictions who y'all think might win, leave them in the comments. Subscribe to Best in the World 1989 if you haven't subscribed, or you can go by the initials BNTW 1989, and also subscribe to my boy
John Street TV. You know, talking about all your entertainment news, everything you want to hear, music, entertainment, comedy, skits. Subscribe.
And remember, at the end of the day, everything we do is just
too sweet.